we've got odds out for the Super Bowl too right now. And the Seattle Seahawks are sitting right at the top at 500, and then the Pats are underneath at 700. Green Bay Packers take third at 800. Then we've got the Colts at 1,200, Denver Broncos at 1,200. We got the Dallas Cowboys in the race here at 2,000. Baltimore Ravens fall underneath that at 2,500. Philadelphia Eagles 2,800. Pittsburgh Steelers 2,800. Arizona Cardinals 3,300. Who do you guys think is going to take it this year?
Wow, that's a tough question.
That's a big call right now, huh?
Good question there. I know who to fade. April.
Who are we fading? Who are we fading? We can start with that.
Well, just like I said, I'd fade Denver there. I don't, they're going to run into somebody with a defensive line that's going to give Peyton issues, and he's going to throw ducks.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my thoughts.
I mean, all day long, do you guys really think that, did you see Peyton Manning down the stretch? I mean, talk about a guy that has just gone from a cannon to like a 38 special, man. It's just, to me, he's just not the guy. I mean, he's not even close to the guy that he was. I think that Denver is a fade all day long, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what about, you guys don't seem to think Gary Kubiak can help him in any way? I mean, we've seen this Kubiak from that Mike Shanahan type scheme. They run the ball well. They protect quarterbacks. You don't think that helps him in any way? I guess not.
You got a lot more confidence in Gary Kubiak than the rest of us do. I think Peyton is, is past his prime, and I think that Denver, mini dynasty is starting to crumble. I am definitely fading them, and it'll be interesting to see what happens after Manning, drives off into the sunset.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. The way I handicap this, okay, this is how I rank the teams in the AFC right now. Colts. Beyond that, I think probably Patriots, and then I think it's pretty much wide open. I don't know. Maybe you guys disagree, but Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Broncos, maybe. I don't know who else is in that mix there, but those are my tiers. In the NFC, you got Seattle. I think Arizona, and Arizona is just sort of my pick, but you got Seattle, and I think people say Philadelphia, Dallas, Green Bay. Actually, Green Bay's probably up there. Green Bay, Seattle, the top two teams. But do you guys see it any different, really? I mean, I think that's how it really shapes down. You can cut the field for the Super Bowl prop to about 10 teams or less.
Well, you didn't mention San Diego or Kansas City. I mean, I'm not a big advocate of Kansas City, and San Diego have just been such dogs. I mean, over the last couple of years. But don't you just think that at some point they're going to play to their potential and they're going to be a factor?
I do. Yeah, I would disagree with the Chiefs pick. I mean, I definitely understand why, but I personally like the Chargers more. I like the fact that Rivers is in a final year of his contract. He's going to play out of his mind. I think the defense has gotten better over the last couple of years, to be honest, and I think there's a lot of questionable coaches in the NFL right now. And I like Mike McCoy. This is a team that battles each and every week. If they don't dig themselves a ditch to start the season, like they did 2 years ago, if they start well, if they can, hold it together, I think this is a team that potentially could not only win the AFC West, but push for the AFC overall. It's a stretch to say that right now, but I don't think they're that many pieces away. Look at who they lost to down the stretch. Patriots was a close game. Denver was a close game. At Kansas City, I don't think they were even trying. It's a team that's been in the playoffs, or no, they didn't make it last year because they faded, but they went to the playoffs 2 years ago. I kind of do like San Diego in there.
I do too. At 3-1, to win the West, I like that, and I do agree with you. I think they can absolutely be a factor in the AFC Conference Championship.
Rivers was hurt last year. They started 5-1. Rivers got hurt, played the rest of the season hurt. I think that was a big deal for them. I mean, he's pretty much their everything on offense. Stevie Johnson, a nice little sneaky pickup. I kind of like the Chargers, but I still think the Colts are going to have, with that schedule, Colts are going to have home field advantage. That's just how I see it. So anybody's going to have to go to play to Indy to win that conference. it's not the hardest place to play. It's not Lambeau Field in January, but I think, the Colts will be solid. They're going to have home field advantage. They're my pick in the AFC right now.